Thank you so much for listening to the KJNA podcast. You can email us at kjnapodcast@gmail.com.
Give us a call or text or leave us a message at 858-848-KJNA. That's 5562.
You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, TikTok, Blue Sky, and YouTube at KJNA Podcast.
Don't forget, we have 6 hours of bonus content over on our Patreon, patreon.com/KJNA Podcast. And if you want to donate to us, find us at buymeacoffee.com/KJNA Podcast.
Thank you so much for listening.
Love you.
Welcome to this episode of the KJNA Arcade. My name is Kevin. I'm Kay.
Hello, my name is Jay.
And today on the arcade, it is my turn.
It is your turn.
And I'm going to talk about a game that's actually pretty recent because I'm currently playing it. And apparently it was released on March 24th of this year. And it's called Schedule 1. Schedule 1, you know, like the drug. Drugs. Like drugs. No, I don't.
That was like an office thing. Schedule.
Oh, no. No. Like there are Schedule 2 drugs and Schedule 3. Yeah. Schedule 1 is like meth and other bad things that are generally illegal. So I don't condone the use of drugs because I do not do them and I do not approve. I mean, other people can do like weed, that's fine. But like anything more than that, no. I'm not a fan. But it is fun when people say, "Hey, Kevin, what are you playing?" And I'm like, or "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Not creating a drug empire." Not at all. I'm not. Because basically in this game, that's what you do. Like you're starting from nothing, and you literally have like a pot and a weed seed. You grow some weed, and then you sell the weed. And you have to actually go out and do the, like, finding customers. Like, hey, want a free sample? Hey, want a free sample? Hey, would you like a free sample? You know, and then when they're like, oh, yeah, this is good shit, then they'll give you a call. And then you just are passing out the weed. And then as you get further into the game, you're like, you're continuing to grow weed and you're buying bigger spaces so you can hold more plants. And then you're like, oh, you know, now people are buying like 5 and 6 baggies at a time as opposed to just one, and then you have like almost the whole city at your disposal, and then you can start using different strains of weed, and then you can start mixing them with other stuff and giving it special effects, which is fun. And it changes their value. Like there's one called explosive where you can mix it, and when they smoke it, it explodes and they die. That's just one of them.
I mean, you sell that to your enemies. You don't sell that
Yes.
to your actual customers.
Yes, yeah. But they also have like, but they all have like different flavors, and like depending on what you mix in with it is what you can, what sort of effects you can have. Like there are some that are just like, oh, it makes you relax, so that if your character smokes it, it'll make you faster, or it'll make you jump higher, or it'll make you hallucinate, like fun shit like that. But then there's also some like you make it, it's called balding, and then when they smoke it, their hair disappears.
Can I get the reverse?
Right? Can I have like hair growing?
Eh?
And there's also like electrified, where like they use it and then suddenly like electricity's all over their body or whatever. And then there's like zombified, where when they use it they turn green and then they just start. Like there's all these fun, stupid things that you could do. And it's just it's funny to give it to them, because the minute you sell something, they immediately go, "Oh, thanks," and they immediately smoke up. And it's like they do it, and then whatever effects happen to them, you're like, "Stupid," and then you walk away.
Jesus, that's wild. That's wild. So basically, you're running a mini drug empire that can become a bigger drug empire depending
Yeah,
on how
because
good your stuff is.
but like it's not even how good your stuff is. It's like getting things to the people at the right time. Like you got to schedule when to meet them, and then when you're ready to meet them, you got to go find them in the city.
Mm.
Like they're like, "Hey, I'll meet you behind this restaurant." And then you got to like run and find them, and you got to schedule a time to meet them, and then you got to buy the seeds from a supplier because seeds don't come from your plants for some reason.
Makes no sense. Makes no sense.
I mean, what is this, Monsanto weed seeds? Or what the fuck? Right?
Mm,
Right?
already genetically modified.
Yeah.
There is no same seed for every plant.
So then, but then not only that, I haven't even gotten to that part yet, but once weed is enough, you start selling meth, which you can do the same thing, and it's a different, like, there's mini games for every part of the weed making process.
Oh my
And also for the meth making process. I haven't gotten into it, but there's mini games for that. And then the final drug you can make is like cocaine. And you can also mix things with them and have different effects with those drugs.
jeez.
But like, again, I don't approve of any of this, but it's fun as shit for some reason. It's super fun to go out and like, try and make different strains and be like, I don't want to spend so much on mixtures, but I want a weed strain that's going to be really expensive. And then you gotta like post it on your little app that you have that's like, I have all these for sale. And then people will randomly text you, hey, I want this much. When can I get it? I'm gonna pay this much. How much? When can I get it? And then you just be like, I'll meet you in the morning. I'll meet you in the morning or afternoon or evening or night. And like, cops are also crazy in this game.
Worse than GTA.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you walk close to them, you'll see their characters. Like you're walking, and if you walk next to them, it doesn't matter what you're doing. You walk next to them, you see their heads go. And they look directly at you as you're walking past. You're like, what the fuck, what? And then they'll go, hey, time for me to search you. And then they will search your hot bar. And you'll see like a little red light like go across your hot bar. And if you're carrying drugs, like you gotta conceal them before it gets there. And like, but then there's also like random cop checkpoints all over the place where like if you're trying to walk down the street to the next place, there's a cop checkpoint, so you got to find a way around or sneak around to get through it. And it's like those cops are ruthless because if you resist arrest, like, because they also have a curfew from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. So if you're walking around after that, you're like, you gotta like do like a Metal Gear Solid, like hiding around corners and like running and ducking in the bushes and like
Get in the trash can.
yeah, get in the trash can. Yeah, they got dumpsters. You can pop in there. But then like but like I said, like every little part of it is a mini game. Like when you're making the setting up a weed seed, you have your pot, and then you have to open the bag of soil, and so you have to like click and cut off the top, and then you got to rotate the bag and dump it into the pot, and you can miss, and then you got to get a second bag of soil, which is bullshit, and then you have to get weed seeds, and then when you get the weed seed, it isn't just like a push a button and the seed's there. It has a little plastic container, and you click the top, and the top pops off, and you got to turn it upside down, and you got to click all the piece of dirt around it to close it over the seed, and then you got to water it, which is like watering all the little marks in it, and then cutting all. It's like all and it sounds stupid, but it's like when you have like 20 of them sitting in a row, you're like, I gotta get done with this shit. Get the fuck out.
So basically, it's all inclusive. Everything that you do, you're doing basically.
Oh yeah, and then
in real life.
Yeah, until you can hire people to do it for you.
Fair.
And then you also have to pack shit. So there's also a mini game when you have like your 10 buds and you have little plastic baggies, and you gotta grab the thing and put it in the bag and then seal it and then throw it in the container, and just over and over and over. This is serious shit, Jay. This is serious shit.
I've only seen them on TV.
Me neither. But I'm currently hiring botanists to take care of my plants. Because I got sellings to do.
Basically, the man who's selling all the stuff, and you can
Yeah.
get.
But then you also,
for you.
you can get dealers too.
Yeah.
And when you have dealers, you have to keep an eye on their inventory. And then you run up to them and be like, here, take all this. And you just shove a whole lot of inventory on them. And then they just go off and sell it on their own. They take a cut, but they sell their shit. And then you just got to remember to walk up to them and be like, hey, give me my cut. And then they'll give you like $7,000 in cash. And then not only that, like some people only buy things if it's on like a credit card. And then some people only take cash. And so, like, if you're buying like buildings and stuff, it has to be on a credit card, but you can only deposit so much cash per week, or you get flagged. So then you have to buy businesses to launder the money. So it's like, it's all inclusive. It sounds like a lot, but it's not. It's really not. It sounds like a lot, but it's such a step process. It's super easy to
Okay.
it's fun. Trust me. That's why I've been trying to get you to play with me. It's fun. You'll see. It's fun. Yeah, so that's pretty much schedule 1. Like, you're making a drug empire and you're doing it for the ground up. Like you start off in literally a camper. Like an RV camper. That's your first area.
Become a weed Heisenberg.
Well, he did meth.
Yeah, and eventually you can get to that. But you won't be in a But you won't be in a trailer anymore. You'll be in an actual facility, like he was with Pinkman.
That's true.
So there you go, everybody. If you want to live the life of Heisenberg, this is your way in. I wouldn't say it's a good thing, but it might be a fun thing.
I mean, it's probably better to do
than actually
on a video
doing
game. It?
Yeah.
Because I do honestly 100% disapprove of like drugs and shit. But the game is fun. Like, I was in GTA buying hookers. I don't buy hookers myself, but it was fun in the game.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Special, you just, all right, well, Strato's included place. Get it on. That bitch took too much money. Where's my bat?
Or just back up over. That's all you gotta do.
See, my thing was, you never saw the pimp. At least not in the ones I played. Never saw the pimp. So, the pimp
it would be funny if you hit one and then someone chases you in like a bright pink tuxedo.
Purple with the gold fluffy ends.
Yeah, and he hits you with his cane. Like...
Oh, no. Gotta throw the cane like a javelin to the back window.
Oh!
Yeah,
so he gonna be like badass, like Olympic style pimp.
I mean, might as well. You gotta have at least you gotta have one boss pimp out of all of them. Some low key dudes, and then all of a sudden you got the boss pimp. That motherfucker's like can run with a freaking the goldfish in his elevator platform shoes.
Oh yeah, without breaking them.
But he will sure as hell break them bitches off in your ass.
Give Goldie my regards. Who's Goldie? Luckily, that's not something you have to deal with in Schedule 1.
Facts.
You don't have to deal with prostitutes.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, that's pretty much it. It's an indie game, and they're continuing to update it. Oh. Like they're adding in like rival games, and they have a whole list of things that people can suggest updates on the game, and like suggest things that they want they'd like to see in the game. And it's like there's all these like columns of it, and over to the right is like these are what people suggested. These are ones we're taking seriously. The second column is these are ones that we are seriously considering, and the left one is these are the ones in active progress.
Oh wow!
And so like they take listener suggestions because that's what indie games do. That's just like Repo. They're indie developers, and so they listen to the fans because they know the fans are the ones that
they're
give them monies.
Yeah, that makes sense. Makes perfect sense.
Yeah. So, anyways, if you have Schedule 1, we can play because it's fun. It's
Yep.
it's like somewhat stressful, but also pretty relaxing at the same time.
Most of the games we've been playing are kind of like that.
It's satisfying though. It's like I don't know when you get that like oh everything is flowing so perfectly right now. Like yeah, I have so much money and all my things are growing at the right times and yes, this is nice. That's that's a pleasure. Pleasure. All right. Well, thank you so much for listening. That's all I got for this time.
Thank you.
We love you. Bye.